How's everybody doing tonight? Ooh, I see a live stream for Chris. Let me get in here and see the chat. So there's just one in here. Hello to the one person in here. When you see it, if you'll tell me how well it's framed. Mindo. Hey, Lauren Davis. And hey, Lil Everett Yoakum. Yolehu. I'm not dressed up too fancy tonight. There's not a lot going on. And hey, Julie Moon. How are you doing? And hey, Matt and Brian and Jen's Travels. And hey, Lauren Davis and Johnny Davis. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing this lovely evening? Hey, Bethy Smith and Koala Bear, good evening to you guys. I'm wearing palm trees. It's about as much Florida as I got, except that I'm sweating. It's hot in here. I'm always warm though. And hey, North Carolina Treasure Hunter, how are you doing tonight? And Jim, welcome to the Forbeses. And Michael Bradshaw, and hey, Brian. I do have socks on, but they're just white socks. That's true, Jason. I can't have a Florida stream without you. How's Florida going? And hey, Angie Sue and Thomas, how are the O's tonight? I got a fan kind of blowing on me a little bit. And hey, Diana. Hey, Deatra. And Mindy's not feeling well tonight, so she won't be joining us. She's around. She has an allergic reaction to something, and she just doesn't feel up to be on a live stream tonight. Is it hot in Pennsylvania, Deatra? Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's hot here. I'm super hot just sitting here on this bench. And hey, Marie, how are you doing tonight? How are the Brzdowskis? And hey, Brenda. Oh, hey, second chair. How's life your way? Is there a lot of heat your way? And hey, Raymond Grant, how are you doing? And Bethy Smith. And hey, Bill Brzdowski, how are you doing? Did you get the night off, or are you being a little bad and watching from work? And hey, Persimmon Peg. I'm good. How are you? And thank you, Lauren Davis. She will. And Persimmon Peg. Everybody's saying, feel better, Mindy. We know. Mindy just don't love whatever. She loves you. But not as much as I do. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. Oh, you guys are so sweet. That's sweet. Mindy will be okay. Chris is sweating, man. I gotta cool down. Do you like my palm tree shirt? I don't know, I'm getting hot. Should I just take off the shirt? I'll do this shirtless. The funny thing is, you never know if I'm serious. You just got back from Jekyll Island, Georgia. How was it? Thank you guys all for the prayers and well wishes for Mindy. She'll be okay. Yeah, John Green, how was Jekyll Island? I love Jekyll Island. And hey, Bonnie Coward, how are you doing on your side of the country? We would turn the AC cooler. I don't know. I don't want to work this AC too much, because if it messes up, it's going to be really bad. So we try to not push it too much. So far, thankfully, it's done good this season, this summer season. Oh, that's sweet, Nathaniel. We appreciate that. Hot but wonderful rains in the afternoons. Oh, thank you very much, Koala Bear. The rain does make it feel better a lot of times, unless it's at the wrong time of day, and then it just gets all steamy. Oh, thank you, Jim. That's so sweet of you. Bring out the oil funnels. Oh man, I need to bring those back, don't I? Does get you in trouble? Let's not get me in trouble with a few people. Oh, really? Man, Bonnie's 65 to 70 degrees. We need to go to the other coast. Let's go over there and cool down. Hey, Scott, how are you guys doing? Thanks for coming in and helping us out, Scott, and second chair with the moderating duties. If I move to the right, the bird will be on my shoulder for... How's that? We'll see in a second when the lag catches up. And hey, I think I said hi to Thomas Owen. Cindy, how are you guys? Oh, thank you very much, Tangela Poor. We appreciate that. That's so sweet. Oh yeah, happy anniversary, Brian and Brenda. Is the bird sitting on my shoulder? How do I like driving Will's pontoon boat? Oh man, that was the first time I'd ever driven a boat in my life. It was a lot of fun, but I was a little nervous, I'll be honest, at first, because I don't know how a boat goes, and it's like all these other boats are going, and it's like, since I'd never done it, I didn't know what etiquette was and when to speed up and when to slow down to avoid the other boats and stuff, so I was a little nervous until I got used to it, I'll tell you that. I was trying to like lean into the waves so it didn't rock everybody too bad. I think I did pretty good. I don't know how everybody else on the craft feels, but I thought I did pretty good. And hey, Rhonda Skipper, how are you doing tonight? And Rob W, how are you? And hey, Tampa Paul. Oh, that's very sweet. We appreciate that. So tell us about Florida, everyone that has Florida experiences. And you can still send the emails to chrisabouttshirts@gmail.com, and I'll try to show them to you myself. I'm not as good as Mindy, but I'll do my best. And hey, Tim Story, how are you doing? Let me get caught up on chat here, sorry. Thanks, Chad. Hey, JQ. Sorry you're busy, but I'm glad you took the time to pop in and say hi. We really appreciate that. And hey, Angie Sue. I did great. Thank you, Angie Sue. I think I did good enough. They say any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, so maybe anytime you drive a boat that you can walk away from is a good boat ride. I know, next time I need to do that, Chad. That'd be fun. Thanks, Jim Forbes. I think there's some rules about the water that Will was telling me because, he grew up in Michigan with those giant lakes up there. So he knows a lot more about boating than I do. But he was trying to tell me the rules of boating. But I did try to stay to the right because that's what I'm used to. You're right about that, Jim. I'm used to just being on the right and letting people pass me on the left. Rhonda, Mindy's not feeling good. She's around. She's just not feeling great tonight. She has an allergic reaction. Sorry, I was trying to think of the words. I lost my words there for a second. She has an allergic reaction. We're not sure to what, actually. We've been trying to figure that out. And hey, Ann Mac, how are you doing? And how's Brittany and Ashley and the hubby and the whole family? And hey, Rick Miller, welcome. I don't know if Mindy's just allergic to me or what. Do I need a sign that says Mindy's not here tonight? That's a good idea, actually, Jim. I should have got somebody to stand in for Mindy, huh? Somebody sitting right here. Stevie? Stevie can come here and be my co-host. Really, Scott? I think that's a lot of people's interactions. Also. And hey, Cindy-O. That's sweet. Thank you. And hey, Chris Brown. How are you doing tonight? And hey, Koala Bear. Oh, I said hi to you. I'm sorry. Just trying to keep up with Chad. I'm probably going to say hi to a lot of people multiple times tonight without Mindy's help. She's really the glue and the anchor that holds all this together. I'm the wild cog that just floats freely and causes problems. Thank you, Rhonda. We will. You had your Crocs on today and ants crawled inside the... Oh, my goodness. That's right, Diana. You learned a lesson, didn't you? You're going to get your feet and ankles bit if you wear Crocs. I'm allergic to Crocs. And hey, Buckeye Grandma, how are you doing tonight? And hey, Ashley Ratliff, welcome. How are you? Thank you very much, Angie Sue. That's very sweet. We really appreciate it. It's kind of weird to just have my voice here and not have Mindy's beautiful tones. My voice is just weird and sometimes higher and sometimes lower. You never know what range I'm going to hit because I don't. Hey, Big Daddy, welcome. Oh, Ashley Ratliff, that's very sweet. We really appreciate that. And hey, Rock Millie Mail, how are you doing tonight? I try not to put the phone in front of my face all the time. I'm really trying to figure out a better system, but you guys know I don't have time for anything. That's one of the many things I'm not good at. Another thing that I'm not good at, I'm surprised nobody says much about, is correspondence and communication. Mindy will tell you those are not my strong suits. What is the MM for? Oh, second chair. Sorry. We all know that second chair is the first chair in our hearts. It's way better than me. I'm like the 12th chair. You brought another pair of Crocs today, Brenda? Oh, man. Oh, I don't know what to think of that. That's okay. I still love you. I'm a lover. Even if people buy Crocs and wear them, I still love you. That doesn't mean I won't silently judge you, but I love you. The festival in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. That's definitely a question for Brian or Brenda or one of our friends up that way. I think we have a couple more friends up that way. I'm the first chair. I don't know about that. And there's a lot of people that would tell you I'm far from the first chair. Oh, the Mothman Festival? September. Mindy says September. Even not feeling well, she knows better than me what's going on, but I bet people in here know the exact dates of Mothman. Oh. Oh, Jim Forbes. Jim Forbes, I'm a modder because I'm the owner and complete admin of this channel. So I guess I'm the ultimate one that you have to be against. And hey, Nancy J, that's right. This is the state of flamingos. You're right about that. Flamingos. I gotta say it right. That might be trademarked too, so I might get in trouble. I've already used people's names and faces. I'm already gonna get in trouble, so just kidding. People are always sweet. And hey, Hope Faith. Mindy's not doing so hot, but I'm doing good. Thank you so much. You didn't impeach Whitley. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're right. We didn't impeach Whitley for wearing Crocs, but I mean, I don't know. I blame her parents more so than her at this point. Once she gets older and makes her own decisions, then we'll talk. But she's so sweet and cute. I'm sure I'll still forgive it. And hey, Lazy Boy Bobby. I do need a Lazy Boy chair. Wouldn't that be awesome if I could just, kick back and relax in a Lazy Boy while I was on this live stream? I'd probably fall asleep though. You guys would be out there watching and I'd be like, Mindy will tell you that is nowhere near as bad as my real snore. And hey, Mrs. John Stockton, how are you doing tonight? Man, I need to get a message to you or your brother. Get something taken care of. Maniac moderator, you're right about that second chair. Hey, Joshua Rudd, how are you doing tonight? And Joshua Rudd's mom, how are you doing as well? Man, we thought about coming your way sometime in the near future, Joshua Rudd, but I don't think we're going to be able to this time. You know, I love going to the beach. Any chance I get. And Mindy loves it too. Chris loves Crocs. There's a guy named Chris Against Crocs that I've seen in other channels. I don't know him though, personally. So I don't know that I can make him a moderator safely. But I will tell you, I like his stance. And his name. Chris is a good name, and being against Crocs, that's two. One more, and I might have to make him a moderator, huh? Oh, JQ, it's not Stevie for sure, because that would have come up before now. We have a couple of thoughts on what it could be. It could be either like a poison ivy kind of thing, which we don't know how she got it, but it may have been something like that. I don't know. We got a couple of thoughts on what it could be, but hopefully we can just get her feeling better. Oh, Mr. Richie J, that's what you've always got to be worried about with me. You never know when I'm going to pull out a Speedo. Mindy's around. She's just not feeling well because of an allergic reaction. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ashley. It's September 17th and 18th for anyone wondering about Mothman. I'm probably not going to be there this year. Actually, I don't have a lot of extra time off from work because Most everything that I have left is already planned. We got hit harder this year than we expected. That's another thing that's annoying. In 2020, we scheduled a bunch of concerts on weekends so that we could go to them without any problem. And you guys know what happened in 2020. And then 2022, they rescheduled them all, but they're in the middle of the week. So we're having to take time off from work to go to these concerts that we had planned on the weekend. I don't think they should be able to do that. What do you guys think? Like, for real? Oh yeah, Lazy Boy Bobby. Oh, I need that for sure. I wouldn't be able to get Mindy out of it though. I'd have to get two of them, I guess. Stevie is a mad rabbit, but she's also a cute sweetie. Yeah, Lazy Boy Bobby, I was wearing water shoes when I was in the boat, just in case. They probably looked weird on my feet because I didn't have socks and they were tight. Oh, Coleslaw24, thank you very much. It's great to see you. Well, thank you, Nancy J. It's so sweet. You shouldn't have done that, but I appreciate it. I always appreciate all the kindness. You guys are always so sweet to me. All right, JQ, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Have a great night. Oh, thank you, Brenda B. Mothman Festival's third weekend in September. Oh, it's not monkeypox, Jim Forbes, that's for sure. Well, that's sweet, Coleslaw. She's reading chat. You should if you have a chance, Ashley Ratliff. I would recommend, if you've never been there, to go to the the Mothman Festival. Because West Virginia is fun anyway, and it was actually like our first time traveling up into West Virginia, but the festival's fun. I like festivals though. But I would definitely recommend it to anyone that's not been to at least try it once. Because it is one of the better festivals, I think. And hey, Linda Andrews, how are you doing tonight? And Tracy Sherritt's welcome. How are you doing tonight, our buddy Tracy? I know, Lazy Boy Bobby. There were 7 of us on the boat, so we could have dressed like Gilligan's Island people. Oh. Oh, really, Ashley? That's cool. And thank you for the happy birthday wishes, and thank you, Koala Bear, for the happy birthday. Yeah, my birthday's next weekend. But you've been 3 times? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm sure I'll go again one day when I have a chance, but I don't think this is the year that I'm going to be able to. Oh, that's sweet, Scott. Thanks from her. Oh man, let's go to Disney. That's a great idea. Let's just all pack up and go to Disney. Disney should be about right. I don't know, there. Somewhere thereabouts. Where says Orlando? It says Orlando there, but I think it's more stylistic, so I think it's about right there. Although you guys know I'm not a geography master by any means. Oh, that's sweet, Tracy. That's right, just around the corner. Thanks, Jim. I don't know. It's a good question. How do they have different birthdays? I don't know. I'll have to ask her sometime when I see her again. Ooh, how old will I be? Man, the lady never tells her age. I'm just kidding. I'll be 47. I'm closing in on the big 50, guys. I'm getting so old. You shall never go on a boat piloted by Will, Captain Buckeye. What about one piloted by Chris? What do you think about that? Oh, Rhonda Skipper's mom, Joyce, it's her birthday is tomorrow. Wow, 76. That's awesome. Happy birthday to Joyce. Happy birthday to you and many, many more. Yeah, Bethy, I think she's tried that and a few other things. I mean, we're working on it. We talked to a doctor about it, and hopefully we're going on the right path. Oh, yeah, second chair. I forgot about that, too. That's true. I guess. Yeah, now I remember. Oh, North Carolina treasure hunter Mindy's around. She's just not feeling well because of an allergic reaction that she had to me, I guess. Well, that'll be fun, Diana, hopefully. Peppermint Windmills, I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight? Oh, that's sweet. Footprints in the pines. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Footprints in the pines. That sounds exciting. It's definitely exciting. All right, Lazy Boy Bobby, we're out there together. I know, Koala Bear. I think I would if we went to anywhere on this map right now. I'd probably have a stroke and melt. Thank you, Diana. Uh-oh, Captain Buckeye's not so sure if he'd ride in a boat captained by Captain T shirt. That's right, Lazy Boy Bobby. If I'm as young as I feel way younger than 20. All right, Brenda. You don't look it at all. But happy birthday and congratulations. It's a big milestone. Thank you, Brenda. Happy early birthday to you too. Even though yours is in December. Hopefully you'll remind me and I'll wish you a happy birthday a lot closer to it. Oh, Rhonda Skipper, she's very, very welcome. She raised a lovely, amazing daughter, you can tell her. Oh, that's okay, Peppermint Windmills. She'll be okay. I don't want people to think that it's like a tragedy or anything, but it isn't fun. And I feel so bad for her. I know she's going through a lot with it. If it's an open bar, you'll be okay. Captain Buckeye. That sounds good. And hey, Jay Graham, how are you doing tonight on this lovely Florida evening? That's okay, Diana. We'll pretend like you're the big 5-0 again this year if you want. I know. You're right about that, Captain Buckeye. It's getting there. Oh, well, hey, Tony. Wow. Tony's a problem. We're going to watch you. But stay safe, Tony, out there. I know, Peppermint Windmills, it's not. And hey, Gary Neidhart in Orlando. How's Orlando doing tonight? Is it hot like I'm imagining? And busy? I bet it's busy time right now in the Orlando area. Wow, Chad. I know. I can't believe people trusted me driving a boat. Who knows where we might have wound up. Although, we may or may not have gotten lost, and I may or may not have been driving. But we got back on track either way. Uh-oh. Is Jim calling out his wife on age? I thought husbands were smarter than that. I mean, I know husbands aren't the smartest creatures in the world, but they should at least know not to call out their wives on age. Oh, hot and stormy, yeah. Anytime I've been around there, it does seem like it gets hot and stormy, and then it goes away, and then the storm comes back, and then it goes away. Oh, yes. It is hot here for sure. Oh, that's sweet, Nancy J. Give a thumbs up if you like us. You don't like me, give me a thumbs down. I know there's plenty of those out there that don't like me. Which I find strange that they watch me if they don't like me, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. Uh-oh, Diana's calling out Jim. We have a domestic situation on our hands. And hey, Roy and Maria, how are you guys doing tonight? Oh, that's sweet, Nancy J. We really appreciate that very much. Oh, you have a blackbird in your backyard right now? It's very protective over its nest. Oh, wow. Excuse me. That sounds exciting. Getting to go into your backyard and get attacked by a bird every time. Hey, Silver Horse, how are you doing? What can you guys tell us about Florida? Those of you that live there. I'm not really very prepared for Florida this week at all. I guess that might be the story of my life. It's really weird, some of the things they have on here, like the Loxahatchee River. I've never heard of the Loxahatchee River, but it's on this map. I have heard of Okeechobee Lake, though. I'm sure I'm pronouncing these things wrong. Big Cypress Swamp. And there's Miami. And there's Key West. Mindy vetoed my idea of dressing up like Key West in October for this week. That's okay, second chair. You're a young man. I know that. Yeah, your birthday is right before mine. The mourning doves. That sounds pretty, having the mourning doves there. It is before next Tuesday, yes. And Mac, my birthday will be Sunday. Look at this. Donald Duck orange juice made in, guess where? Florida. This is actually made in, where does it say? I saw it somewhere. Where did they make it? It's in Florida somewhere, sorry. Oh, Lake Wales, Florida. Do you guys know where Lake Wales, Florida is? Because I have no idea. I knew it was a place I hadn't heard of. But this is the stuff my parents would give me when I was growing up when I felt bad, to make me feel better. Because the ducks were my favorite cartoon of the whole Disney world. I wasn't a big fan of like Mickey or Pluto or Minnie or Goofy or them. I was a duck person. Scrooge McDuck was my favorite, but I love Donald too. Did you guys have a favorite Disney character growing up? Of the classic ones? Oh, you live about 15 minutes east of Orlando. Yeah, I know some people that moved south of Orlando that, I don't know, they say it's hot all the time. I think they might want to move back this way. Oh man, 72 degrees, constant, crystal clear water. Silver Horse, you're speaking my language. Tell me where to come and I'll be there. It is a good idea. And sorry if I miss any chat. Trying to keep up with everybody. It's great, November 1st through May 15th. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of times we try to go places for my birthday and our anniversary, and both are in the heat of the summer. And hey, Doug wanders the Midwest. We're doing good. How have you been doing? Has it been warm up your way, or has it cooled down some? Ooh, lazy boy Bobby, I do love fresh squeezed orange juice, but man, you squeeze about 10 oranges and you get one glass. I'm a little more lazy than that, probably. Or I'd appreciate it more. Thank you, Vlog Soup. My shirt. I tried to find something that was very Florida. I have a really awesome Florida shirt that if you watch my, where I was posting a t-shirt today, you saw it last year. Or the year before, maybe. I don't know, but I couldn't find it. My whole t-shirt world is a mess. I have to get that in order. Mindy's going to have to smack me or something. I don't know. But I got to get my t-shirts in order. That's a good idea, Nancy J. We'll have a meetup in Florida. That'd be great. Oh, really, Rick? Miller, they're having python problems? That doesn't sound good at all. I don't think anybody's a fan of giant snakes running amok. Oh, really? New Smyrna Beach is the shark bite capital of the country? Wow. Is that because there's a lot of sharks there, or is it because people go in there even when they shouldn't? Wow, that's crazy. Ooh, Popeye is your favorite cartoon character? Lazy Boy Bobby? Popeye's fun. I love Popeye too. Ken thought we'd be in Florida. I guess I should have been in Florida today. I don't know. It's probably good that we're not because Mindy's not feeling well. And that's no fun when you don't feel well on a vacation because we've been there before, Mindy and I. Have you guys ever been on a vacation where you didn't feel well and it kind of threw off the whole trip? But thank you very much, Bethy Smith. And yes, happy birthday, second chair. Happy birthday to my birthday brother the day before. Happy birthday, second chair. Little Mermaid, oh man. Jim Forbes, you know I had a crush on Little Mermaid when I was young. I'm strong to the finish, 'cause lazy boy eats his spinach. He loves Popeye the Sailor Man. Ooh, Chip and Dale were fun. Did you like the main cartoons, or did you like the Rescue Rangers more? And hey, James Ferris, man, I wish I was down there in Orlando. How's life down in Orlando today? Always enjoy seeing James pop in. That's a tour, Big Daddy. That was my idea, but I don't know. I think some people were against it. Oh, wow, Gary. His wife's so old, the candles cost more than the cake. I hope your wife's not watching or you're in trouble. And I'm in trouble for laughing at your joke. Oh, that's cool, Silver Horse. I've heard of St. Augustine. Ooh, Clearwater Beach. I had an aunt by marriage who was from Clearwater, Florida, who moved to Tennessee with her family and then married my uncle. She's talked about how beautiful it was down there. But St. Augustine, I'd love to visit. Oh, thank you, Roy and Maria. That's very sweet of you. Oh, man, the 90s. Up there, that's kind of warm, isn't it? You can't get any lake effect winds or anything to bring the temperature down a little bit? Or are you too far from the lake? Oh, Gary, you don't have to do that. But you know I love t-shirts, but you definitely don't have to do that. Rainbow River for tubing? That sounds fun. I've been wanting to do some tubing. Usually when I get to tube, it's in a lazy river in a water park or something. But I'd love to go like out in the nature, kind of like the River Rat up, you know, in Townsend. There's a couple more around here. That'd be a lot of fun. Tony liked Baloo the bear. I'm trying to think. See, what song did he see? Oh, the bare necessities. Simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your cares. Look for the bare necessities, the kind that put this bear at ease. Simple bare necessities of life. What's your favorite Disney music from a Disney movie? Since we're talking about Disney. Aladdin is probably my favorite Disney soundtrack of all time. Honeymoon Island, that sounds fun. Mindy and I should go there. Because we're in a perpetual honeymoon. Oh man, I'm sorry, second chair. I always take my birthday off too. I'm not trying to brag or rub it into you, so I apologize for that, but I always try to every year. Thankfully, as you guys can tell, it's during the summer, so I was out of school growing up. So, you know. And hey, Jeff Kincannon, how are you doing? How are you guys out there? It's probably hot your way, too. Oh, man, that's not cool. Trip to Florida, peppermint windmills, that doesn't sound fun at all. I do need a SpongeBob Hawaiian shirt. That is a great idea, Lazy Boy Bobby. That'd be cool. Oh, Mindy's had an allergic reaction and she's around. She's just not feeling like being on camera tonight or chatting it up with everybody. She's not feeling good. Honeymoon Island and Caladesi Island. That's the best I can get on pronouncing that. Oh, that's sweet. Old school Chippendales, what you like best? That's fun. They're kind of annoying in a fun way, aren't they? The old Chippendale. I always enjoyed watching them. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm not a reader. That's awesome. 1 mile over the average speed limit, and Mac. It's a great answer. And hey, Charlie and Janice, how are you guys doing down in Florida? We need to visit your area of Florida too, because we've heard from Will and Dawn that it's really cool there. A lot to do. Oh, thank you, Vlog Soup. That's very sweet. We really appreciate that. And she will. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna feel better before too long. I can feel it in my bones, as they say. 108? Man, Jeff, that's crazy hot. That's almost too hot to watch outdoor concerts. Almost, right? Oh, really? I've never been to Fort Wilderness, Silver Horse. Actually, my Disney experience was, I think 93 or 94 was the last time I went. I've been twice. I either went in 92 and 93 or 93 and 94. I don't know exactly. I should have that pinned down, but I don't. But it's one of those, I went 2 years in a row and then I've never been again. know that'd be fun to go on a Bigfoot tour with you guys, Charlie and Janice. That'd be exciting. Oh, yeah. We don't have an RV, Gary, so we'd have to find one that does tents. Last year for my birthday, we were actually in, I guess it was Myrtle Beach area, wasn't it? Yeah, I was trying to remember. Sorry, you guys know I'm crazy. But I was in the Myrtle Beach area for my birthday, as you guys probably saw videos and live streams of, camping, and it was hot. But it was so much fun. You know I love being at the beach. I know, Diana. Jungle Book. I want to walk like you, talk like you, too. It was good music. That sounds fun, Silver Horse. That'd be a lot of fun. It's a palm tree shirt. It's not really specifically anywhere. I guess South Carolina does have palm trees on their flag, don't they? Ooh, Corgi Lover likes the music of Moana. I've never seen Moana. I haven't seen a lot of the newer stuff, really. But is it good music? I bet it's fun. I bet it has a lot of ukulele, and I love the ukulele. Does it have ukulele music, if I can say the words? I know, Ken. It worked out really well to be on Sunday, so I don't have to take off or anything. And hey, Jeffrey, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. And hey, Dan and Belinda, how are you guys? I guess I'll have to show the emails, Jim, unless you're going to come here and help me. It's a long drive, though. People might not want to wait on that. I know, Second Chair, there's a lot of good ones, but I know that Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie soundtrack. Oh, really? Rock Millie Mill? Oh, that's awesome. I know you were over it. But I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? See how many people we lost with that song. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey Maggio. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. We love having you in here hanging out with us. I have seen gators before in my life, but I mean, they're actually few and far between in the wild, but I have seen them out in the wild, and I usually give them a wide berth and stay away because I don't need that in my life. No, seriously. I try to stay away when I see them. That's okay, Nerds on the Go. You're always welcome here. How's things your way right now? Oh, Tony loved Mary Poppins. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Sorry. Hey, Ethan, Marcia. How are you doing? Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that, Doug. We really appreciate you guys. You guys are always so sweet to us. And she's reading, so she knows. And hey, Geo Mad Cat. Oh, man. Aurora Borealis tonight. That's cool. I'm pretty far south for that, but I'll have to see if I can see it. And there's also supposed to be a comet out there coming towards us. Has it already passed us? I'm really behind on that, but I do love astronomy type stuff. I just haven't been able to keep up with it. How's Stevie been? She's been healthy and cute, but very demanding lately. You got it. I don't know. It's like she has even less patience than before or something. When you're making her salad, she's on top of you. And then when you're going to set it down, she's like, I'm like, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to literally set it down in 5 seconds or less. Oh, that's sweet, Charlie and Janice. Thanks. Oh, goodness, Nancy J. It's a small world after all. I don't want to get that in my head. Or everyone's. Oh, you like the Smoky... Do you live in the Smoky Mountains, Jeffrey, or you just like to visit there? You're originally from New York? That's awesome. I love New York. Are you from, like, near the city, or are you from more of an upstate part of New York? I remember one time I was actually on a Greyhound bus trip, and it took me through Buffalo, New York, and for some reason after that I wanted to live in Buffalo for many years. It just seemed like an awesome place to live. I don't even know why. Thank you, Coleslaw. We appreciate that very much. Oh, man. Yeah, Geo Madcat, I love that kind of stuff. It'd be awesome to get to see it. Oh yeah, Rock Melly Mel. I love that song too. That's probably my favorite, but I like them all. Riff Raff. Street, was it? Riff Raff. Street Rat Scoundrel. Take that. Just a little snack, guys. Rip him open, take it back, guys. I can take a hint, gotta face the facts. You're my only friend, I boo. Ooh, always that Aladdin hits the bottom. He's become a one-man rising crime. Sorry. You guys get me singing. You know it's easy to get me on singing duty. Uh-oh. Second chair's gonna get in trouble. I don't know. Hang on one second, guys. Thank you. Sorry. I do need a drink. Mindy was suggesting that I drink some orange juice because my voice is getting a little raspy. And I think I agree. I'll get some in just a second. I'm sorry, I'm just getting caught up on chat. I apologize. Where's Valley? You a Where's Valley fan? Because I like Where's Valley. It's very nice. It's kind of a little bit away from the craziness, but it's still close enough to be fun. Let me get some juice, sorry. You'll recognize my mug from a different live stream. It's Shady Pines, which is from Miami, Florida. Sorry. Okay, now I'm back. I apologize. When there's only one person, I gotta stay on track, don't I? Oh, some of you YouTube channels that show a view of the comment, that's cool. I need to look for that, Nancy. Do I like to visit small towns? I love to visit small towns. The ones where there's like a main street, you know, with just like all the little shops and stuff, and then just little stuff going on around the town. I love little towns. It is a small world after all. Thanks, Nancy. I go to big towns, but I definitely would not like to live in big cities. Like, there's a lot of places that I think are awesome to visit, but I couldn't imagine living in a city that large. I have a hard enough time now that Knoxville keeps growing, dealing with the Knoxville traffic and all the Knoxville stuff. I couldn't imagine a bigger city than this that I actually lived in. Like when we go to Nashville, it's an awesome city. Atlanta's awesome, you know, Washington, D.C., New York, all the big ones. But I always think, man, I would not want to live here full time. Do you guys that live in or near a big city, do you guys like living around the big city because there's a lot more to do, or would you rather be out more in the suburbs or the country or whatever? Uh-oh. Wow, Tony. That's crazy. I must have a beautiful golden voice. Oh, Mindy does always take care of me. You're right about that, coleslaw. I should have. You're right about that, lazy boy Bobby. I should have had somebody do it. I could have got him too. I did not get a haircut. I can do this. Woo. What am I wearing below the waist? Oh, I'm wearing a skirt because I can't be fully just normal. I have to still be Chris about t-shirts. So I'm wearing a skirt. I also brought a top hat in case I need it. You know, because I can't just be normal. Oh, I showed the underside of my shirt. It wasn't anything too risque. You know, I've never seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Or is it Notre Dame? Second chair, but I've never seen that. Is it a good soundtrack? I kind of like the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack too. But strangely, I was always a Gaston fan of Beauty and the Beast. For some reason, I always liked him. And he had the coolest song in it. But usually in Disney movies, in cartoons, I've noticed the villains have the best songs, it seems like. Except for Aladdin, which actually, the villains had some good songs in Aladdin too. And hey, Cammy Bars, how are you doing? And hey, Mount Smith. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I'm trying to keep up with chat, but Mindy, you know Mindy's the rock that holds me together. I'd be nothing without Mindy. Shout out to Pensacola. Oh, man. Oh, it went through. Was it Hurricane Ivan recently? I guess I'm behind. Okay. But, oh, man, I love the Pensacola area. And hey, Loggy Doggy, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, Mindy's not feeling well. She's had an allergic reaction. Oh, wow. Charlie and Janice's town has about 3,800 people total. Do you know everybody in town? It feels like, I'm sure you don't, but it just feels like you almost would, because I think there's some high schools in this country that are bigger than that town. Thank you, Cammie. We appreciate that. That's so sweet. Oh, wow. You hear chickens in the morning? Yeah. Actually, some people had a rooster, at least one or two, near where I grew up, so I'd always hear a rooster in the morning. It wasn't something I enjoyed hearing, because you guys know I'm not a morning person. If you've been around any time, you know. What do we think of Anastasia? You enjoyed the show? Oh, yeah, I heard. Yeah, Ethan Marsha, I know it's tough when you do something that's based in reality. I really liked the show. It was actually one of the ones I liked better from this season of shows, but I did not like the ending. But I mean, I understand that they kind of had to do the ending the way they did because of how real life is. I mean, it's a sad situation. That whole thing is a sad situation. It's kind of crazy what happened to that whole family. But yeah, I'm sure that the same thing happened to her that happened to the rest of the family. I don't see how she could have possibly escaped from what I have read about the real story of what happened to them. Scott, totally country. Oh man. Scott, I have seen where Scott lives, and he lives in a beautiful country area. He and Tracy, they have an awesome just land around them from what I've seen. I haven't been there personally, but I've seen in videos and live streams and stuff, and they've shown me pictures, and it is very beautiful country where you live, Scott. One day we'll have to get up there and hang out with you at one of those bonfires that Tracy likes to have. Sorry. Yeah, I don't like traffic either, Deatra. Chris has a wee bit of the road rage, I'll be honest. It's confession time. Chris is like the sweetest person in the world normally, but for some reason when I get behind the wheel, I'm a different person. I have some road rage. The yearling? Oh, that's cool. That'd be fun, Charlie. Yes, Florida is the sunshine state. And it gets lots of sunshine and heat, and they have lots of oranges. Oh, really, Diana? That's awesome. I love Pensacola area. And hey, Jason Wilson, how are you doing tonight? And hey, L. Lowry. Hurricane Ivan was in 2004. Okay, I do remember that. I think we've been there since then, to that area. I know on the Panhandle area they were having some issues with the seaweed coming up lately. Or that may have been a month or two ago. I don't know for sure. I'm always behind on the news. Oh, Tony, you don't have to be that close. That's how strong it is. I know, Scott. It's almost like, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but somehow it didn't meet my expectations when I didn't even have any. But yeah, I was hopeful that it was going to be really good because I love the Munsters. And you know Fred Gwynn. I mean, you can't compare it to Fred Gwynn because there's only one Fred Gwynn. I keep saying that name. But I mean, you'd hope that they would have done a little better maybe. And hey, Sheila Aikens, how are you guys doing? Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. You guys are always so sweet. That'd be fun, Tracy. Jeffrey knows all the shortcuts. That's smart. You need the shortcuts, but I think I've been taking these shortcuts all my life, and I think with GPS, I see a lot more people on the shortcuts these days. Because to go from my house to like the island or Dollywood or anywhere in Gatlinburg, I always take back roads and avoid like the interstate and the main highways. But I keep seeing more and more people. Hey, Cameron Timmons, how are you doing? Shout out to Cameron. And hey, Ashley, how are you doing? Oh, you like this shirt? This actually, I think this shirt came from DXL, the store for large men. Mindy says when I wear some of these big shirts, it doesn't look so good on me. I say they're comfortable, but I should probably, I should probably listen to Mindy. She's smart. She knows what's up. Take off my shirt, Wolverine, man. You saw enough skin last week, didn't you? And you never know what next week holds. I can't show skin every week or it won't be, exciting and fun if it's the same every week. Oh, good night, second chair. Thanks for hanging out and moderating. We appreciate it. Oh, I'm behind on chat again. Sorry. Oh, Cameron. Good luck. I think you have a lot bigger and brighter things in your life than me saying your name. I know, Lazy Boy Bob, yeah. I'm always worried when they remake something or a lot of times when they do a part 3 to a movie, it seems like they kind of mess up what part 1 and part 2 built, I've noticed. So part 3's always scare me a little bit. It's like at first it's exciting and you think that's going to be great, like the first two. Especially when it's one where it's gotten better with the first one to the second one. But a lot of times they mess it up on the third, I've noticed. In my opinion. Oh, no, it didn't come from Duluth, Jim. My underwear might have, but my shirt didn't. I know, Ken, I agree that shirts should always be roomy, but I don't know. I don't want to look too dumpy. I think that's what Mindy's afraid of. I do not know what's for dinner. Ashley, what are you having? You might inspire me. We really have 0 dinner plans right now. Well, I can't talk. I don't know what Mindy had for lunch. Mindy's having an allergic reaction. And she's not feeling so well. But I mean, I'm sure she'll be back next Tuesday. And you may even see her if we go live sometime before then. Oh, wow. Well, that's good, Nancy J. I'm glad to hear you had a cool ride home. Just not in Florida? Uh-oh. You would show the skin, just not in Florida. Yeah, I showed skin last week. You never know what next week holds. I know. You're right about that, Scott. Taco Bell, Ashley. It is too hot to cook. You're right about that. I'm probably going to go out and get us something to eat and make sure Mindy has something good in her belly to help her feel better. After this, I'm not sure what's going to be open because half the time everything's closing and it's down to just fast food around us. Have we heard from Foxy lately? Actually, we have not heard from Foxy lately. In here or email or anything. I hope she's okay. Hopefully she's doing well. Have you guys seen her in any other chats around? Because I know she goes in several of the chats that happen. We knew what you meant, Scott. I know. What did spell check think? Sometimes spell check does some crazy stuff. You're writing a common word and it makes it something insane, and you're like, what does that even mean? Oh, yeah, I think she may have tried some Benadryl. We've been trying a lot of stuff. Which state is next week? Oh, man. Oh, Texas. Ooh, Texas is next week. Mindy, you had to remind me. Even not feeling well, Mindy's brain is working better than mine, I guess. But Texas is next week, and that'll be exciting. I need to see if we have any emails, too, don't I? Oh, man, I love Bojangles. That Fearsome Rider, that's one of my mom's favorite biscuits of all time. She loves some Bojangles. Oh, really? You'll end up in jail? Is it like a laws they have down there or something? That's weird. You would think that they would be more open since they're all beach and stuff. I didn't know that. I sure did show skin last week. I know, remember you. I had several people that weren't too happy with my skin being shown last week. I have no desire to offend anyone, but I'm still going to be Chris no matter what. Thank you, Ashley. That's very sweet. No, you know, I always had sensitive skin, but I don't know. It seems like Mindy has more reactions to stuff like this than I do. I guess she has really sensitive skin too. We've been enjoying Arby's again. We didn't go there for a while, but Heath and Marsha, you're right. I haven't tried the brisket sandwich, but we've been enjoying Arby's more lately. We went there a couple of times in the last few weeks. Oh yeah, Wolverine, I have never been a big Burger King fan for lunch or dinner. I don't know, personally I think their breakfast croissants are better than like the McDonald's biscuit in my opinion, but as far as lunch and dinner, I've never been a big Burger King fan. My granny, on the other hand, loved Burger King, the Whopper. That was her favorite burger that you could get from anywhere and bring her. Have we seen Timothy Farmer? Oh yeah, Geo Madcat. We actually got to meet him in person maybe a week ago. I'm trying to remember exactly when. Something like maybe no, was it Friday night? Oh, Thursday, okay. Yeah, this past Thursday we got to meet Timothy Farmer in person because he came here. We ran into him, which was great, getting to meet him, and he may still be on vacation, I don't know. A lot of people get on vacation and they forget about these crazy live streams, which is something you should do. You shouldn't worry about a live stream when you're on vacation. But we love having you wherever you are. Jim Forbes said, hey, Mindy. She can read. She's reading the chat and she's waving. I know you're right, Peppermint Windmills. It does say some wild things. And hey, Sharon Ann Stone, how are you doing? And thank you. That's very sweet of you. Go to the stockyards in Texas. We got to come up with something to do for Texas. We don't want to be SpongeBob because remember he said dumb old Texas. We don't want to do that because we enjoy Texas. Mindy's been there accidentally and on purpose a few times. I know, Diana. Oh yeah, Mindy has a Bucky's onesie. She actually had one before Will did. Not that I'm bragging, you know. No, she actually did. She bought one because obviously it's hard to find stuff in my size, which really annoys me. Because last year at this time I was doing good on my diet and I was about 50 pounds less than I am right now. 40 pounds less than I am right now. But then the holidays happened last year and I got bad because, you know, I'm a sugar addict and stuff. Oh, sweet potato pies? I've never tried that, Mount Smith. Is it good? Do you like Chick-fil-A, Jason? Man, Chick-fil-A is cool. Or ride a mechanical bull. I wish I could find one that I would ride. That'd be cool. Wonder if we can find one that we can get here somehow. Thank you, Tony. That's so sweet. Oh, the pretty girl beach thing? Oh, man. I should have done that, shouldn't I? What do they have, the cute girl summer or something like that in Florida? Lazy Boy Bobby likes the Chinese buffet, and so does Ashley. Man, I like buffets, but we don't usually go. Thank you, Heath and Marsha. That's good advice. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, did you, Peppermint Windmills? I've not tried their orange milkshake, Lazy Boy Bobby. Oh, that's a good idea. Morgan Fairchild. I always think of, what's his name on Saturday Night Live saying, Morgan Fairchild. Oh, what's his name that was the critic? I can't think of his name. Oh, well. It'll come to me. I'm sure you guys are probably typing in the chat. Oh, John Lovitz. Thank you, Mindy. That's why I need Mindy. Steve Farmer has the account, but Timothy Farmer is the one that's actually talking to us. We have several people that talk to us that it's not actually their account. But sometimes it's easier if you have like a sibling or a spouse or a parent or something to just use their account instead of creating your own, if you're just going to come in and chat a little bit. Oh, that's a good idea, Mount Smith. I need the cowboy hat.
Thank you, everybody. I love all you guys.
Oh, hey, hi, Bitter. How are you doing? That's our sweet Mindy. Oh, man, a steak in honor of Texas. We need to have a steak in honor of Texas next week. That's a good idea, Diana. Maybe we'll grill out. That's a great idea. Chuck Norris, Texas Ranger. Nope, Appalachia Fishing Club, no funnels tonight. I've never tried a sweet potato pie from Bojangles. I'm not a big sweet potato fan, but I'd try it just to see. That's a good idea, Roy and Maria. We'll check Amazon and see if they have a mechanical bull, although they've been having issues lately. I mean, I'm sure it's everywhere with getting this stuff on time. When they say it's going to be here and then it's not. Oh, wow. Dan and Belinda, thanks for hanging out with us and enjoy the grandchild. I know that's awesome. Ashley, you never know. We'll see what we can come up with. Maybe we will. Oh, wow, that's awesome. You saw the sunrise at the beach. You know the only thing better than a good sunrise at the beach is a good sunset at the beach. Both are beautiful and awesome, and both make me very happy. And hey, Cat and me, sorry. You're eating pork and potatoes right now. Is it like a pork chop or a pork tenderloin or something? Because that sounds good. Pork and potatoes. Oh, really? Jim Forbes? That sounds kind of weird. But cool. Oh, Willie. Everybody loves Willie Nelson, don't they? A lot of people do anyway. 10-gallon hat. I'll have to have a shootout at the OK Corral. Actually, that's not in Texas, so I shouldn't do that. It's in like Arizona or somewhere, isn't it? Now we want steak. Thanks. And good night, Nancy J. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, Renee Zellweger and Patrick Swayze. Do I need to dance like Patrick Swayze next week? A birthday cheesecake? Oh, I think you know me better than that. See if I can see if there's any emails. Does Texas have the best steak? We need to go to Texas and try some steak then. What's my favorite beach state? Probably Florida, because my favorite beach is Destin. So that's probably my favorite beach state. Willie Nelson has his own town. I didn't know that. Is he not good on TV, Diana? Oh, that's awesome, Tony. He doesn't dial the wrong number. You answered the wrong phone. That's hilarious. Let's see if I can remember how this thing works. So swipe up to unlock, but it won't let me. See if I can find the emails. Let's want to do an update. I gotta cancel that. Are there emails on this first page? Is that this email thing? That's not right. Oh, good night, Mount Smith. Have a good evening. Thank you for all the kindness. Oh, Willie Nelson's Uncle Jesse was just so wrong. I know. There was a lot wrong about it. Yeah, it's definitely... See if I can find... I don't know where. Maybe it's here. Okay, I think I found the emails. Yeah, Rhonda, you can send us a picture next week. I understand that it's too warm to wear that t-shirt now. Rhonda's going to send us a fancy picture next week of her t-shirt her boyfriend got her. Oh, wow. Got some pictures from Tampa Paul. Make sure I don't miss anything important in chat. All right, I'm going to get up here and show you guys some pictures. Let's see what we got here. This first one's from our buddy Tampa Paul. Look at that. He's in a pot. And the gator's going to get him. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. I don't know I assume that's a sunset, but it may be a sunrise. I'm not sure what side of the world we're looking at here. But that is beautiful. Oh, wow. Carnival Paradise. It is paradise. Look at that. And welcome to the Sunshine State. Oh, wow. That's cool. I don't know where that sign is, but it's awesome. Thank you very much, Tampa Paul. Those are so cool. That sunrise or set is beautiful. Okay, I don't know if Ann Mac wants us to share that email she sent or not. You'll have to let us know, Ann Mac, whether you want us to share it or not. If I'm missing any chat, I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Okay, oh, well, look at this. That dog. It's going to ride with you, isn't it? It's super cute. Oh, wow. Wait, I didn't say who this is from, did I? I'm not as good as Mindy at this. Here's Big Daddy. Here are a few pictures from Florida. Pete looking for iguanas. Corgi Lover and I at Universal Studios in Orlando. Darth Vader and I in Key West. Boat in Marathon, Florida. Aw. Thank you very much. Hopes Mindy feels better. But yeah, looking for iguanas there, I assume is what he was saying. Oh, I know those guys with you. You got to see the Simpsons. Oh man, am I holding it weird? I'm really not as good as Mindy at this, am I? Oh, Darth Vader, what's he playing? That looks like a peaceful Darth Vader. Oh wow, look at that. That's like a postcard or something. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that, Big Daddy and Corgi Lover. Am I missing anything in chat? Let's see. And hey, Happy Tiki. Cocoa Beach. Oh, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And how's Cocoa Beach right now? Oh, the one you sent was taken in Ocala National Forest from your $30 trail cam. Well, hopefully I'll get to that in just a second. Oh, Loggy Doggy, that's funny. You guys can read that joke if you want from Loggy Doggy. I don't want him to get in trouble with his wife. And there's Charlie and Janice's truck that they use, I guess, to take people out for the Bigfoot tours. That looks fun. Let's see, they got something else. I guess I should actually read what people say, shouldn't I? That's why I'm not as good as Mindy. Oh, it says there's a tour waiting on us. Ooh. And this one says some beauty and good eating in the 387,000 acres of Ocala National Forest. See if I can get this centered well. Wow, look at that. They're cooking those steaks and there's some bacon and eggs. You're making me hungry. And look at that bear. That's from the trail cam, I assume. And oh wow, look at those beautiful trees. Those are cool. Looks like a mama and a baby cub bear. That's cool pictures. Thank you very much, Charlie and Janice. We do need to get down there. It looks beautiful. And oh, here's one he got from his trail cam of Bigfoot. Wow, you did find Bigfoot. I'm excited to come down there and help you find Bigfoot again. Ooh, peacock at the Fountain of Youth in St. Augustine from Sharon and Stone. Oh wow, look at that. That is so beautiful. I've never been to the Fountain of Youth or anywhere near that area of Florida, I don't think. Uh-oh. I think we know who this is. Our friend Ding Ding says hello. Hey Ding Ding, how are you doing? You're so cute. I just love these pictures we get of you because you're such a cute little pup. It always makes me happy. And I'll be back with chat in a minute, guys. Sorry. Ooh, one more from Charlie and Janice of them cooking. Look at this. Man, that makes me want to go camping right now with them. If they're cooking like that. Wow. Those look so good. Thank you guys so much for the pictures. I think that's all we have at the moment, but we'll check it again in a minute. But thank you guys. That's so fun. You know, the pictures is one of my favorite parts of these live streams because it's one of the most interactive of sharing back and forth with you guys. That and the chatting. The chat makes me happy too. Just getting to hang out with our friends. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh, the trail cam. Oh, the trail cam is the Bigfoot one, right? I guess the bears weren't the trail cam. Like I thought, it was the Bigfoot picture. That's a really good one of Bigfoot, actually. You watching the sun go down and eating boiled shrimp. Wow. You are a happy tiki, aren't you? Chris, you need to order some pizza for dinner. I know, Geo Mad Cat. I was thinking about offering that for tomorrow night, though. I don't know. Scott Bartlett, you know he's got to show up sooner or later. You should have just become a podiatrist, and then he'd come to you. Oh, wow. That is awesome, Rock Melly Mel. That sounds so exciting. I bet you enjoyed that. Yeah, Bonnie Coward, I enjoy all the pictures. And hey, Deb, how are you doing tonight? And hey, Annette from Wisconsin, how are you this lovely evening? Oh, Mindy's had a little bit of an allergic reaction. She's not feeling well, so she was going to skip this one. So we're just sitting here sipping on orange juice together and enjoying our chat. Something about this Donald Duck orange juice that my parents gave me growing up that makes me feel better no matter what. Especially when you're thirsty. Oh, really? When you do an overnight tour, you use no tools or grill unless they ask me to. You cook swamp cabbage and lots from the land. Wow, Charlie, that sounds exciting. That sounds like an adventure for sure. I love a good adventure. Sorry, licking my lips from that orange juice, but it's really good. And if you guys have any pictures to send, we'll probably check it one more time before we go later. chrisabouttshirts@gmail.com. Look at that happy sun that Mindy drew. You can tell Mindy drew it because you can tell what it is. If Chris had drawn it, you wouldn't be able to know what it is at all. I do not have a good duck voice. No. Oh man, I'm trying to get. I don't have a good Donald Duck voice. I wish I did. Mindy's laughing at me. It's not a Donald Duck voice at all. I'm sorry for that. I wish I had a good Donald Duck voice. I don't know how people do it. Do you guys, any of you out there have a good Donald Duck voice? You may have to come here and help me. That is the worst Donald Duck ever. Oh, really? I'm sorry, Charlie and Janice. They took out a lot of the oranges around there. So they had to bring them in from elsewhere. That's right, Diana. Mindy is a keeper for sure. You haven't been to Florida in a long time? We used to go at least once a year. Now we go every year or two. Yeah, I like it, Jim. I know Christian Scott is. I do have a hairball. I don't know how. I can't even get it. At least I tried. I don't know. Oh, I heard it, Jim. You did excellent. Jury duty. Yeah, I know. It is good to serve, and it's good when it's over. You're right about that. Mindy's done jury duty a couple of times, but I have not. I'm a lucky man because Mindy doesn't leave me when I do impressions. I do the worst impressions, I've been told. I guess I'm just not good at much of anything, but that's okay. Oh, your cousin can talk like Donald Duck? That's awesome, Bethy Smith. That's a talent. I don't know what you do to talk like Donald Duck. Oh man, I'm getting worse. I think everybody's leaving on that note. Sorry if I ran everyone off trying to do a Donald Duck impression. I wish I could. My brother was always better at impressions growing up than I was, one of my brothers. Oh, that's cool, Diana, that you reported and didn't get picked. You've served twice already. Wow. I'm sure my time's a coming. I don't know, they might think I'm too weird or something for jury duty. You're right, Lazy Boy Bobby. Cartoon characters are the best, and they make the best orange juice. Let me get a little sip more while I'm chatting with you guys. After trying to do that impression, I think my throat's really gonna need some help. It's gonna need some help right now. Right now. Should I have dressed? Should I have went with the Disney theme and dressed as one of the Disney princesses? I could have been Cinderella. Isn't that the really popular one? Because she has like a big castle and stuff. Oh, excuse me.
It could have been all the Disney princesses.
I could have been. I could have just kept changing. I don't know. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Mine is either the Little Mermaid or Jasmine. It's possible Jasmine's number one. What's your guys' favorite? I know it's a random question. You can do a good Macho Man voice, Lazy Boy Bobby. If we ever meet up, I'm going to make you do that for us. If we ever run into each other one day. Oh, wow, Bonnie. Sounds like a lot. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I could dress like Donald Duck. And sing, oh, who's that dressed like Donald Duck? Elton John. Didn't he dress like Donald Duck? I could do that and sing Elton John songs. I'm still standing, better than I've ever been. Feel like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Is it bad to sing that while sitting down, that I'm still standing? Does it lose some of its chutzpah? Sean Spencer, the crowd would have wanted you as Jasmine. I could have been Jasmine. I should have, huh?
Scott said Belle.
Scott said Belle?
Christy.
Oh, Christian Scott, I see that. Oh, is Belle your favorite? Belle is fun. She has some fun songs. What's that song she has at the first of it? I kind of like Belle's. Either they're singing about her or she's singing it, one of the two. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I don't know what to say. But I think she has a song at the first that either she sings or they sing about her.
It's like Bonjour.
Oh, yeah. The Bonjour, something like that, Mindy said. That's a fun song. I just don't remember like the name of it is. But like I said, I'm all about Gaston. I thought he was the best character in that for some reason. I don't even know why. He was just funny. He made me laugh with all his arrogance and his...
She says there must be something more than this provincial life.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah. It was about provincial life. That's right. Cinderella was your favorite, but the others were created after my kids' years. You're not old at all, Diana. I've met you. Welcome back, Mount Smith. How are you doing? Oh, that's cool, Mount Smith. I'll check the emails again in just a second. Thank you for the email. I always appreciate emails. No pants, Jim Forbes said. Do it in duck voice, yeah. I'm caught up on chat at least. That's something. I can take a sip of drink. It's weird to have a skirt on, but it's actually kind of not. The very first time I ever wore a skirt, actually I think I might have worn one when I dressed as a girl a long time ago for Halloween, but as an adult, the very first time I wore a skirt, I was bowling with friends. Which predates YouTube by many years, actually. Probably around 1997 or something. Should I be Stitch? I've never seen Lilo and Stitch. I had a friend that I worked with when that movie came out, and he loved the music from that, and that was like his favorite movie. That's true, Scott. They weren't really princesses, were they? Jasmine was. Hey, Dylan O'Miller, how are you doing? Are you a Florida fan? I love Florida. I mean, what's not to love? All the beaches and the amusement parks and everything. Oh, yeah. That was a good one too, Diana. I gotta be honest, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for singing that song or not on YouTube, so I probably won't sing it. Wasn't there controversy involving that or something? And if not, then I apologize, but I think there may have been. But yeah, that was a good song. I remember that growing up. Thank you, Charlie and Janice. And hey, C. Ray, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Virginia Alexander, welcome. How are you doing tonight? I do need to channel my inner Roddy Piper. I loved Roddy Piper when I was growing up. He was so cool. He was the ultimate bad guy. Although my very favorite bad guy wrestler when I was young was probably Nikolai Volkov for some reason. But Roddy Piper is probably my second favorite. My favorite wrestler of all time, though, is the Junkyard Dog. He was always my favorite growing up. But I loved a lot of them. Loved, Coco Beware. I loved, of course, Hulk Hogan. Who didn't love Hulk Hogan when you were young? Besides, my cousin hated Hulk Hogan for some reason and always rooted against him. Maybe just to be antagonistic because everybody did love him. Too many Yankees in South Florida. Jim Forbes, are there a lot of Yankees around where you live? Have they moved in down that far south? Ooh, peppermint windmills. I love taco salad. I almost had one for dinner last night. I was trying to decide between that and a hamburger. And I went with the burger, but the taco salad was very close to winning out because I love it. Do you put dressing on it, or do you put salsa on it? Or do you put like a ranch or a lime or something on it? Or do you just eat it plain? What do you do? Because I like to have some sort of dressing on it. If they don't have one, I'll usually put salsa on it. I know I share a lot, but that's what we're here for, is to share with each other, right? Otherwise, what's the point of even being here? Yeah, Piper's Corner was awesome. You're right about that, Loggy Doggy. And if I miss anything, I'm sorry. Just say hi again, and I'll try and get back to you. Stan Hansen and Terry Funk. Terry Funk, yeah. Nothing against Stan Hansen, but I was a bigger Terry Funk fan of those two for sure. Ric Flair. Woo! Styling, profiling, jet flying. Ric Flair was awesome. He's having his final match. Is it really his final match, Jim? Oh, yeah. Dylan, I enjoyed watching wrestling when I was growing up. I was actually lucky enough to get to go to a WWF event once or twice when I was young. But we'd go to the local stuff a lot when I was growing up, because they had a bunch of little local ones that you could go to for free, and like not car lots, but parking lots of different businesses and stuff. And they'd have it at the National Guard, whatever. Armory, thanks. The National Guard Armory, a lot of times too. You mix Thousand Island and salsa for taco dressing, Geo Mad Cat? I've not done that, but that sounds awesome. Thank you for the idea. I need to try and do that next time. I've really never tried that. It's strange. Because Thousand Island's like my favorite dressing. And it just makes sense to add the salsa. So thank you, Geo Mad Cat. Ooh, Iron Sheik and Andre the Giant. Andre, how can you not love Andre the Giant? The man was a giant. And he was in movies. But no, he was cool. I enjoyed the way he talked in his accent and stuff. And hey, Karen Paulson, how are you doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Jim Forbes. You got Yankees in the house, huh? Oh, do you like Jimmy Superfly Snuka? He was always amazing. He always put on a great match. Ooh, Sherry Martell. Annette. Yes. Everybody loved Miss Elizabeth, too, even though she didn't wrestle. Taco salad in the editable shell. I'm not sure. The edible shell, you mean the... Oh, yeah, like... Yeah, that's right. The edible shell. It's almost like a big tortilla chip. That's the shell. I like that. I always eat the shell. Do you guys eat the shell? You like the Moondogs? I don't remember the Moondogs, I'll be honest. My memory is not what it used to be, but I really don't remember the Moondogs. Oh, Lazy Boy Bobby, it would be amazing. I can only imagine how much tickets are for WrestleMania these days. And now it's a 2-day event, my friend told me. Timeout Tuesday just started. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh yeah, Deb. I heard that the Parkette Drive-In closed. That makes me sad, man. It was a good place, and you know, it was one of my favorite vanilla malts I've ever had in my life. I wish we'd been able to go up there one last time for one last malt, but we never got the chance. Cyndi Lauper's dad in the videos was Captain Lou. I don't think they were really related. Maybe I'm mistaken. Captain Lou, Captain Lou, Captain Lou, Captain Lou Albano. Was he on the Mario Brothers cartoon for some reason? As like the real person announcer between each cartoon and the breaks or whatever? I think I remember that. I know, I like that puffy pastry shell too, Lauren Davis. I think it's good. Oh man. Geo Mad Cat, if you take off the sour cream, that sounds like something I would love. That sounds really good. Ooh, Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes is awesome, and his children are awesome too. Wrestler-wise. How can you not love the Rhodes family? But yeah, Dusty Rhodes was a class act, even though he wasn't always treated the best, I've heard. Ooh, Daryl Cromwell's a Stacy Keibler fan. You gotta love Stacy Keibler, right? Ooh, The Undertaker, that's right. Undertaker's been doing a lot lately. You love taco salad and Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. I've never had the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell, but I do like the taco salad. Ooh, Mickey James. She's Jim Forbes' favorite wrestler. She was very popular too at one point. Hey, Eddie Stedman. Oh yeah, that's true. Ron Wright. I remember Ron Wright. I didn't remember he was from Kingsport, but I know he was from somewhere in that Tri-Cities area of the world. But yeah, he was awesome. I know, Deb. I wish we could have went back there. It's so sad that when something closes that you enjoy. Hi, Bitter. I don't remember Bobo Brazil very well either. Maybe I'm just not as good as I used to be. No, it's really not the same at all, Lazy Boy Bobby. Oh, you like Eddie Guerrero? Eddie Guerrero was awesome. Latino Heat. Yeah, Tim Nod, did we do a wrestling last year? We did actually a wrestling live stream last year, but after we get through this year, maybe we should do it again next year. That's a great suggestion. Tim Naw, are you a big wrestling fan too? Moondog Spot, Spaceman Dudley. Oh, your dad was at Captain Lou's funeral? That's impressive and sad at the same time, Peppermint Windmills, but it's hard to say that's cool because, you know, it's a funeral, but that seems like something. Lazy Boy Bobby, I like Mick Foley too. We got to see him one time and meet him in person.
What he looks like.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I said I look like him as well.
I don't think you look like him.
You don't think so? I guess Lazy Boy Bobby looks a lot more like him than I do. But we did get to meet him in person. And he was really nice. I guess I need to grow out my facial hair if I want to look like him in real life and wear some sweatpants. I remember George the Animal Steel. He used to like eat the turnbuckle. He was crazy. Apparently he was supposed to be really intelligent. But he acted so crazy. Oh, I remember Memphis Wrestling. A long time ago, Fearsome Rider. I do remember that. Yes, the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik. Is he still alive? Because I know there for a while he was like, he'd started being on social media. Like, it was just like less than 5 years ago that I remember him going on social media and saying some stuff like still in character as the Iron Sheik, and I thought that was cool. Mil Mascaras? Was that in WWF or was that in like luchador wrestling, or I'm not sure. I don't know where that person is, Mount Smith. Where did he wrestle? Or she? But Mill sounds like a guy. Oh, he was the man, so it is a guy. Yeah, Lazy Boy Bobby, I used to love wrestling so much. I haven't been able to keep up with it as much, but it's gotten kind of weirder, huh? Mankind. Dude love. Yeah, Mankind is awesome, Daryl. Jim Forbes, I've not seen that. I know that it exists, and I've seen other people's videos of it, but I've never seen it in person.
Micro wrestling.
Yeah, the micro wrestling is the proper way, Jim. And hey, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood. I'm a big Mr. Rogers fan. It is a crazy world you're at, and we thank you for hanging out with us. And hopefully next week, if you come back, Mindy will be hanging out with us. And it's a lot better when Mindy's on it next to me. Trust me. She's the best. She's the best. Oh, you saw the video of Carpetbagger wrestling? Yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, it was fun to get to go there and share that with him because he was so excited because that was his first time actually being in the ring and wrestling. Carpetbagger's always really nice to us for sure. He and his wife both have always been very nice to us. His ex-wife, I'm sorry, yeah. He and his ex-wife. I mean, we don't like to get into any negative things, but they were both very sweet to us, and I think they're amicable right now, so that's all you can ask for. Yeah, he did wrestle Andy Kaufman, and didn't one of them get hurt? Didn't Andy get hurt from it and never recover or something? I forget. Thank you, Matt Smith. I don't know about that. Mindy's awesome. Yeah, I think everybody thought that it was like a real feud between Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler. But as everyone knows, nothing's real in wrestling. Except for the awesome moves. Oh, that's cool. Fabulous Moolah. I remember her. But no, I've not been to the micro wrestling yet. Have you? Oh yeah, Jim Crockett. I remember him. He was definitely popular. Oh, that's awesome, Virginia. You got to meet George and his wife. I bet that was a fun meeting. It's crazy to see people like that outside of, you know, the ring or whatever, just in normal street clothes and stuff. No Swedes, no crazy outfit today. Mindy's not feeling good, and I didn't really have time to get it together. I am wearing a skirt, if that helps. I don't know if you can see it or not, but nothing crazy today. But don't worry, next week we'll probably be back to crazy and offending everyone. That's what we do best. That's what I do best. That'd be cool. That's a cool name, Lazy Boy Bobby. You should use that for real. Hardcore. Oh, thank you, Deb. That's very sweet. We really appreciate that. Good night, Mount Smith. Have a lovely evening. Oh yeah, I remember UHF, existing Geo Mad Cat. But I'm pretty sure I do. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Did you challenge a carpetbagger to a wrestling match? Did he accept? I didn't challenge him. Have you seen those calves? That man would kick me halfway out the ring before I got into it. Nacho! You guys know I love Nacho Libre. You know my favorite part? Where he's like, hey, save me some of that corn. And he keeps saying, save some of that corn for me, while his partner's getting beat up behind him. Should I wrestle Will? I think Will was a real wrestler. He said before he would like really wrestle, like in high school, like the Olympic style wrestling when he was in high school. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you'd have to check with him on that, but I think he said that on his live streams before, that he used to be a wrestler in high school. So he'd probably. Somebody leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good night, Persimmon Peg. Sorry, I'm behind on chat. I'm trying to get caught up. It was great to chat with you. Hopefully you have a lovely evening, and thanks for the kindness. Hopefully Mindy will be doing better. Oh, hi, Bitter. I don't know. I used to argue with my uncle that wrestling was real for many years. Oh, hey, Miltons. How are the Miltons doing? I know. I should have dressed up as a big giant orange or painted my face orange or something. I have to do better next week. Yeah, I remember Greg the Hammer Valentine. Yeah, Loggy Doggy, those are fun shows for sure. I don't know, Geo Mad Cat. I really don't know. Oh, Spaceman Dudley. Save me some of that corn. Oh, Jim Forbes. You wish I was in a bikini, don't you? It wouldn't even be a tankini. It would be like a full-fledged bikini. Tracy Sherritt's okay. I will save your emails for next week, Tracy. Ultraman Lunchbox. One of my coworkers loves Ultraman. Still talks about Ultraman. That's true, Scott. It would be for me for sure. And good night, Bethy Smith. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. You have a Hulk Hogan lunchbox? That's awesome. I have something similar, but it's probably not as cool as yours. Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! The Chalupa. I bet Will could really out wrestle me for sure. I'm definitely not a fighter. Or am I? Maybe you'll never find out. Hey, Tim Roberts. Sting. Oh man, Sting is awesome. Coming down from the rafters. That's what I should have done, Geo Mad Cat. Been Adam the Woo. I gotta be honest though, I don't know a lot about Adam the Woo. I met him and he's like the nicest guy in real life. And he was so kind to me. I met him like 2 or 3 times, but not much. And I mean, honestly, I don't watch a lot of his videos, but I know he's an awesome, excellent YouTuber. And I'd recommend anybody to check him out there, but I really don't know a lot about him, to be honest. So if you ask me Adam the Woo stuff, I'm probably going to get it wrong. And I don't mean that in an offensive way at all. It's kind of funny. I found out about him because one of the Las Vegas YouTubers that I watch went to an Adam the Woo meetup. And that's the first time I'd ever heard of him. That was many years ago. That YouTuber doesn't even make videos anymore, but he was a really nice guy. Sorry, I get off on a tangent. That's why I need Mindy here to keep me on track. Thank you, Diana's Mud Shop. You never know what I'm going to do. I do not remember Kimbo the White Lion. Man, you guys have a lot more wrestling knowledge than I do. I knew I enjoyed it, and that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge of it, is what I saw and what I enjoyed. Oh yeah, Daryl, I remember that too. Let's see, besides the ones that Tracy said not to show, are there any other emails that we've received for this week? Let me check it and see, guys. Hopefully I don't miss too much chat. There it is. Okay. Oh, we got a lot. Wow. Let's see. Let me show you guys some more Florida pictures. I don't see the ones from Tracy Sherritt. She said not to do them this week. Oh, I see it. Never mind. All right, I think Mount Smith is left, and I'm sorry that this is from Clearwater Beach. Look at that, beautiful. I assume that's a sunset. It looks like a sunset with the boat. That is definitely such a picturesque picture, you might say. And the palm tree looks like my shirt. Thank you very much, Mount Smith, if you're rewatching or if you're still in here hanging out. That's right. Sorry. I'm not as up to date on Mindy's iPad as she is. I always need some help. Even when she's feeling bad, she takes care of me. This is Virginia Alexander. Look at that. Who doesn't love the Wizard Mickey? That might be my favorite Mickey Mouse version. Either that or the one in Christmas Carol where he's Bob Cratchit. Even though Mickey's not my favorite character, I do enjoy some of the stuff with him in it. Oh, look at that. I think the couple on the left is much cuter. That's so sweet. I love seeing kissy pictures. You guys know I share way too many of them of me and Mindy kissing, so we love seeing yours. Ooh. Dinah Forbes, this is what happened to me today. Ants love Crocs. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's free real estate according to the ant, if you can read that. But yeah, that's another reason not to wear Crocs. Tell me if I miss anything important, I guess, please, in the chat. Here's more Charlie and Janice. Oh, wow. He tracks for the state. And he gets all these pictures. Look at that. Oh, wow, look at that gator. I would not. I know you probably zoomed in, but I still feel like that's too close to that gator. And probably too close to that, too. Aren't those things supposed to be mean? Oh, wow, look at that. Hopefully that's a trail cam. And you weren't actually standing anywhere near that. Oh, my goodness. Do they have those in the wild? This looks like a zoo or something. Wow, I didn't know they had monkeys in the wild in Florida. What have I been missing? I need to go find some monkeys. Look at that. The raccoons. It's washing its hands like people. Isn't that cute? Wow. There's some diverse wildlife around you. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that coat. Oh, wow. That's cool. The Bigfoot guys are keeping it real. I love... Oh, I thought that was it. Look at that bear. That bear looks hungry. I would not want to be near that bear. Those are some awesome wildlife pictures. Thank you so much. Ooh, Sharon Ann Stone sent some St. Augustine lighthouses. Look at this lighthouse.
Charlie and Janice said you were standing right there. I felt on them.
You were standing right there on them? Oh my goodness. That is awesome. You are a lot braver than I am. Good night, High Bidder. Thank you for the picture. And thank you for hanging out with us. You know, we always love seeing those pictures of our little friend. Look at that. That is cool. I love lighthouses, and you know my dad does too. I've said that before on here. We got to get down there and see that. We'll save the Tracy one. What about the Scott one? Do you think Scott wants us to show his? It's about Disney princesses.
Yeah, I think so.
So who is this? Disney Princesses, a Louisville truck show. Snow White, Tinkerbell, and Cinderella. Scott got to meet some real live Disney princesses. They did a good job. They're cute.
Hi, Angela Burton.
Hey, Angela Burton. How are you doing? I think we got one more email so far besides the one Tracy doesn't want us to show. Oh, it's from Texas, so we definitely don't want to show that. Uh-oh. Look what Daryl found for his Jeep. That's fun. Pictures of Santa. Okay, besides the Tracy ones for Texas, that's it. So I guess if we get any more emails from you guys, we'll show them next week, because that's probably the end of the pictures unless... Right now, we get caught up on chat. Sorry. Hey, Angela Burton. I think Mindy told me to say hi to you. And you love lighthouses too, peppermint windmills. You've been to the top of the Biloxi Lighthouse in Mississippi? That's awesome. Yeah, those are awesome pictures. You're right, Lazy Boy Bobby. Hey, Smoky Mountain Man. How are you guys doing tonight? You and your lovely family. Are you guys having a lovely evening? Santa in July, Jim Forbes. It's always time for Santa. Who doesn't love Santa Claus? Scott. Man. We won't ask Scott whether he used the coupon or not, because that's not polite conversation, but maybe he'll text us and let us know. I'm just kidding. Just joking with Scott. That's right. Christmas time's a-coming. Christmas time's a-coming. Christmas in July is right around my birthday. I always thought Christmas in July was kind of odd, but it's fun, because Christmas is awesome anytime. Oh, good night, Charlie and Janice. Thank you so much for the pictures, and hopefully one day we'll get to see that beautiful area of yours. And welcome back, JQ. Time to go on another hour. Oh, man. I don't know if Mindy can handle me going another hour, because I got to get her some food. Excuse me. And good night, Deatra. Thank you so much. I will have a great birthday. Mindy always makes sure of it. Hey, Lori C. How are you doing? Scott, I was just joking with you. Hello from Pennsylvania, Barbara Wolf. How are you doing? Oh, that's very sweet. Mindy appreciates all the kind words. She's over there literally reading all the comments.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I don't know. Can you guys hear her?
Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. I miss you guys. I love you.
Oh. Oh, Lori C., I'm glad you caught us too. Welcome, and hopefully you're doing good. And hey, Charlotte Smith, how are you doing tonight? From London, Kentucky. I love Kentucky. It's always fun to go visit. That's right, Virginia. We have birthdays this week. You're right about that. Yeah, that's right. It's 8:23 in our time zone. And Mindy and I haven't eaten dinner. I rush home after work and get everything together and start this live stream. I don't have any time to do anything between work and live stream, but get the live stream ready. So I never eat before the live stream. We always have dinner afterwards. I know I gotta take care of Mindy. I gotta nurse her back to health. I gotta make sure she gets lotion if she's itching, because itching is not fun. I do know that. I do. I have not shaved my legs, but I naturally have very light colored hair, so it's not as apparent on my arms and legs. It's probably more apparent on my arms than my legs, but it's definitely apparent on my chest. All the hairs on my hands. Oh, that's sweet, Rock Millie Mel. Thank you, and thank you, Nancy Edwards. Would you do a spear finger hack with Will and Dawn on Halloween? Lazy Boy Bobby, I'm not against it. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, or I don't have plans to, but I'm sure if he invited us, Mindy and I probably would. But excuse me, you guys know we're not big hikers, so I'd probably slow him down if I was hiking with people. I'm not a very good hiker. I need to get better at it. Oh, that's sweet, Nerds on the Go. We appreciate that. Thank you, Smoky Mountain Man. We appreciate the prayers from everyone. Oh, Peppermint Windmills, that's sweet. Hopefully we will see her next week. Thank you, Roy and Maria. And S Light, thank you. I don't have that either, Jim Forbes. Oh, thank you very much, Virginia Alexander. We really appreciate that. That's so sweet. I guess it is probably time to start wrapping it up, guys, so I can take care of Mindy and feed her and stuff. Sorry if we disappointed everyone from Florida and all our Florida friends, but this isn't really about us teaching you guys about states. It's about us just exploring them together and you guys teaching us about the states and just getting the conversation going. Huh?
Appreciating the state.
Yeah, this is really about appreciating the state, and we do appreciate Florida. There was a time we wanted to buy a condo in Florida, but obviously, when you're not rich, you don't buy condos as a second home. Oh, I'll feed Chris. Don't worry, Chris doesn't need food. Chris will get fed. He eats way too much. Thank you, Smoky Mountain Man. I appreciate that.
Happy anniversary to Lazy Boy Bobby.
Oh yeah, happy anniversary, Lazy Boy Bobby. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you and your spouse.
No, this is his work anniversary.
Oh, it's your work anniversary.
At Lazy Boy.
Sorry. Happy anniversary to you at Lazy Boy. Is that better? Sorry. Happy work anniversary. Work anniversaries are fun too because it means they kept you around another year. Oh, thank you, Geo Mad Cat. Appreciate that. Oh, that's okay, JQ. We know you're busy. Hopefully you have a good evening and didn't have any problems. And thank you very much to the moderators tonight for helping us out and keeping it clean. Hopefully we didn't have too many problem children coming in. I don't think people care that much about me to come in here and troll too often. And thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate that. Ooh, you and Johnny want to move to Florida. Hopefully you go to somewhere good. I know somebody that recently moved to Florida and it didn't seem like a very good place to move in Florida. It just seemed like it was hot and not near anything fun. Oh, I bet you did enjoy growing up near the water, Diana, and you're probably not too far from the water these days. Thank you very much, Rock Melly Mel. I appreciate the kindness, and happy birthday to all my birthday buddies. I don't look hungry? I'm probably not. I probably shouldn't eat too much because I'm supposed to be doing better. Oh, you too, Deb. And Lauren, good night. Good night, Angie Sue and Rhonda Skipper and Delano, and good night to the man. Welcome and good night. And Loggy Doggy, have a great evening. Thank you for the kindness. And Amy Jarrett, good night to you. And good night, Peppermint Windmills and Annette from Wisconsin. And if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Good night to you, Jim Forbes and Lori C. Thank you very much. And Diana and Dolly Moore, good night. And thank you, that's very sweet. And good night, Lazy Boy Bobby. I wish I was reclining in a Lazy Boy right now. I could take a good nap. I'm tired. And Roy and Maria, thank you very much. I will have a great birthday and good night. And good night to you, Johnny Davis and Thomas O. Good night to the O's. Thank you very much. Hopefully you have a wonderful day and hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget, next week we'll be going to Texas and you never know what we're going to do for Texas.
Did you say Dolly Moore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said Dolly Moore. Hello again, Dolly Moore. Mindy was just making sure I didn't miss you, but But I said hi to you and good night, I'm pretty sure. And Annette, Nerds on the Go, thank you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing good in Middle Tennessee. And Matt and Scott, thank you once again. And tell Tracy good night. She probably had to go to bed because I know she gets up early for work. Good night, everybody who was watching and not chatting. I love you guys just as much. Whether you love me or not, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Good night, Ken. Thank you for hanging out with us as well. And Sherry T. I guess I'm just going to have to wrap it up. Otherwise, I'll be saying good night all night. A mechanical bull will be awesome. I wonder if we can make that work, Roy and Maria. All right, this is it for real. Good night, Denise Davis. Have a lovely evening. You live in North Florida by Jacksonville. Oh, man, I bet that's fun. Do you enjoy Florida? See you next t-shirt, Johnny Davis. All right, I'm really going to do it. I know everybody's ready. You're anticipating it. Thank you, guys. I love you so much, and I will see you next t-shirt. And I don't have Mindy to turn it off, so I got to play double duty. Good night. Farewell. I'm not as good as this as Mindy. It's hot in there, Denise Davis said.